If you're editing in DaVinci Resolve and you're constantly clicking and dragging and zooming and moving clips around manually with your mouse, you're wasting a lot of time. And so in this video, I'm going to show you 5 improvements that you can make right now that'll speed up your workflow. And these are simple improvements that I use consistently in every single video that I edit for myself and for my clients. So it's sped up my process, and I wanted to share those with you today. So let's start with improvement number 1, which is faster playback, pause, and rewind controls. So when I first started out, I just used the play button right here. Like I'd click and go through and it would play the video, right? Then I learned that you can click space and play through the clip that way. There's an even faster way. So the shortcuts you're going to use here are J and then K and L. And J is going to go backwards. K is going to pause the playing, right? So it's going to pause, and then L is going to go forward. And this is going to quickly change how you do things because you can just have that your 3 fingers there on the keys. And so if I'm over here, I can click J, it's going to go backwards. So I can click K to pause, and I can click L to go forward. So this is really quick way to just manipulate the playing of your video if you're really trying to fine tune what you're doing. All right, improvement number 2 is using ripple trimming to playhead and putting those on shortcut keys. So what that's going to do is basically I have the shortcut for Q and then W. And what Q is going to do is basically if I have this clip right here, and let's say that the playhead is right here and I want to get rid of everything here, that's what Q is going to do. If I have the playhead here and I want to get everything, rid of everything here, that's what W is going to do. So let me just show you that real fast. I'll move the playhead, and then obviously you want the clip selected. And when I hit Q or W, it's going to get rid of everything to the right of that playhead and ripple everything in so that you have no gaps in what you're doing. Now, if I were to move the playhead over here and select that, clip, and I want to remove everything to the left of it and ripple, delete that, I'm going to use Q, and that's basically going to take everything to the left that playhead and then ripple everything over to the side. And that just keeps you from dragging and zooming and, trying to find the edges of clips and doing that kind of stuff. It's just going to do it automatically for you. So I make those shortcuts Q and W. They're not that by default. So if you come up to DaVinci Resolve and go down to keyboard customizations, click Q here, and it's going to show you start to playhead. And that's what I have that set for. If I have W, it's into playhead. So you can find those and set those to whatever you want them to be. And it just helps trim up the cuts so much quicker. If you are learning Resolve right now and you want a place to do that within a community and ask questions and share what you're working on, I have a free community called Resolve School, and you can jump in. It's a place for creators just like you that are learning Resolve and trying to improve their edits and do that together and not just try to piece things together on YouTube. You can find that link in the description below. All right, improvement number 3. This is cutting clips quickly. So by default, you can, click the blade tool up here and come down and make these clicks manually with your mouse. But I find that is very, very slow. And so what I like to do is, while I still have the selection tool, if I'm playing around, right, so I'm moving forward and I want to, cut a certain spot, wherever this playhead is, I can have the shortcut C for cut, and wherever I put that playhead, I'm cutting the clips. So I just tap C on the keyboard here, and it's going to put a clip, or it's going to put a cut exactly where my playhead is. And that just makes it a lot faster than trying to use the blade tool to cut everything up. And I find that just makes the speed of editing so much faster. All right, improvement number 4 is the trim tool for fast adjustments. And what I mean by trim tool is, if you've never used trim tool, it's a way of moving clips around without adjusting the spacing of it. So if I have the selection tool, which is this little arrow, and I drag an edge, you're going to see it's going to create a space here. So the trim tool, which is T on your keyboard, is going to pull this up. And now when I drag this, it's not creating a space. It's just adjusting the actual clip, and it's trimming that clip. So all the cuts remain the same on the timeline, the same exact placement, but you are trimming the clip that way. And this is a great way of kind of fine tuning your cuts after you've made them so that they have the exact pacing that you want. So I use the T tool all the time to jump around. The other thing that's great is, let's say I have a cut right here and I actually want a little bit more of the front edge and less of this. I don't have to, expand and move things around. I can just use T, the trim tool, put it right here in the middle over the image and grab and drag. And now I'm moving the clip around inside those two in and out points of the clip. So I'm not changing the cut on the timeline. I'm just changing the trims of the front and the beginning of that clip. It's a very fast, great way to edit the timing and pacing of your videos. Last but not least is the improvement number 5. And this is maybe a one that seems a little bit less important or not as big a deal, but it actually, for me, is a huge deal. There's such a pain when you're trying to zoom in and out and find things. So like if I'm cutting here, first of all, if you hold Option or Alt on your computer and scroll with the mouse wheel, it allows you to zoom in and out of the timeline itself to see, more granular time. So that's great because you can come really far in and be able to see your cuts and the waveforms where you need them to be. But then it's a pain in the butt to try to, either come up here and zoom all the way out, or if I'm like way in and I use my wheel to come out like this, then this happens where it just jumps, to super, super wide and you can't see what's going on. So what I have just recently found from a video from Greg Edits Videos, shout out to Greg. If you haven't watched his channel, check it out. But he shared some shortcut keys, and this is a huge time saver. And I thought I would include that in here for this improvement number 5. And that is to hold Shift and click Z. And what this does is it zooms out and shows you the entire timeline. It fits everything that you have on the timeline within the window. The great part about this is you can come out and you can see at a scope where you are in the timeline. You can drag, copy, do things, with the files out here on the timeline, and then hit Shift Z again, and it immediately pops you back into where you were with the exact zoom that you had on the timeline. This is a huge deal when you're really cutting and editing and you're, trying to maybe copy and paste and move things around on the timeline that you have over here, or you're duplicating, titles or things like that. This is such a time saver to be able to just pop in and out of that. It's a huge deal, and I don't know how I didn't know about it earlier, but I thought I would throw that on this video. So hopefully those 5 things, help speed up your workflow. I think they will. They definitely help speed up my workflow and my regular process when I edit videos. They remove a lot of those small little friction points that you have when you first start out in Resolve and just editing in general. So I wanted to throw those out for you. And if you want to leave me a comment below and share some of your quick takes or shortcuts or things that speed up your workflow, that'd be great to share with the community below in the comments. And if you want to watch this video right here, I show you how to make your software and hardware work that much better with Resolve to speed it up by 200%. Check that video out right there, and I'll see you in the video.